Welcome, my amazing students. Today we are starting a life-changing journey together. I want you to know that learning English is not just about words and grammar. It's about opening doors to new opportunities, new friends, and a new you. Every one of you is special, and I am here to make sure you succeed. Let me tell you something important. Every expert was once a beginner. When I was a student, I was just like you. I felt scared, confused, and sometimes thought, can I ever do this? But you know what? I didn't give up. And today, I am your teacher. If I can do it, so can you. When I was a student, I struggled a lot. I remember sitting in a classroom feeling so small because everyone seemed smarter than me. My teacher would ask questions, and I'd avoid eye contact. I didn't want anyone to know that I was afraid to speak English. But something changed one day. I asked myself, why am I afraid? What's stopping me? I decided to take small steps, one at a time. I practiced a few words every day. I read short stories. I spoke to myself in the mirror. Slowly, I started to improve. And do you know what helped me the most? Believing in myself. Now, as a teacher, I see my students go through the same struggles. They ask me, "Sir, how can I remember new words? How can I speak without fear? How long will it take to learn English?" And today, I'll answer all those questions because I want you to feel confident. Let me share a story that will inspire you. One day, a very disappointed student came to me. He said, "I've been learning English for 2 months, but I still can't speak fluently. Maybe I'm not good enough." I smiled and told him the story of the Chinese bamboo tree. Do you know about this tree? When you plant the seed of a bamboo tree, nothing happens for the first year. You water it, take care of it, but still nothing happens. The second year, still nothing. The third and fourth years go by and there is no sign of growth. But in the fifth year, something amazing happens. The bamboo tree suddenly starts growing. It grows so fast that it can reach up to 90 feet in just 6 weeks. Now, let me ask you, did the bamboo tree grow in 6 weeks or 5 years? The answer is simple. It was growing all along, underground. Its roots were getting stronger so it could grow tall when the time was right. Learning English is just like that. In the beginning, you might feel like nothing is happening. But every word you learn, every sentence you practice, is making your foundation stronger. One day, you'll surprise yourself and everyone around you with how much you've grown. Why English is important. English is not just a language, it's a tool. It connects you to the world. Whether you want a better job, travel to new places, or make new friends, English can help you achieve your dreams. Imagine this. You're in an international airport. People from different countries are around you, but everyone is speaking English. Or maybe you're at a job interview and the interviewer asks you something in English. Will you stay silent? No. You will answer confidently because you've been preparing for this moment. We will start with simple words and phrases. But remember, every big journey begins with a single step. Steps to begin your English journey. 1. Start small. Don't try to learn everything at once. Begin with 5 words a day. Write them down, say them aloud, and use them in sentences. 2. Speak without fear. Don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you're learning. Even I made mistakes when I started. 3. Consistency is key. Spend at least 20 minutes every day on English. Read, listen, or speak, just don't stop. 4. Think in English. Try to think about simple things in English. For example, if you see an apple, say to yourself, "This is an apple." Many students come to me with questions, doubts, and struggles. But remember, every problem has a solution. I'll share their stories, give you practical tips, and show you how to overcome every challenge step by step. One day a curious student asked me, "How can I study better and remember everything?" I smiled and told him about Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda was not just a great thinker, but also an excellent learner. Once a friend asked him, "How do you remember everything you read?" Swami Vivekananda explained his simple secret. When he read something, he focused 100% on it. He didn't rush or just try to finish quickly. He read the same thing again and again until it was crystal clear in his mind. That's the secret. When you are learning English, don't just read or listen. Give your full attention. Repeat what you learn until it becomes a part of you. Let me give you an example. If you learn the word beautiful, don't stop there. Practice using it in sentences like, "This is a beautiful day." "You look beautiful today." "The sunset is so beautiful." Repeat, repeat, and repeat until you never forget it. Another student once told me, "Sir, whenever I try to speak English, I forget words." It's so embarrassing. If you feel this way too, don't worry. It's normal. Here's the solution. Think slowly. When you speak English, don't rush. Take your time. Even if there are pauses, it's okay. Practice small conversations. Start with simple phrases like, "Hello, how are you? I'm good. What about you?" Write and speak. Before you sleep at night, write a short paragraph about your day in English. Then read it aloud. This helps your brain remember words better. One day, a shy student told me, "Sir, I want to speak English, but I feel nervous around many people." Here's how to overcome this fear. Start with one person. You don't need to talk to a group immediately. Begin by talking to just one friend or family member in English. Mirror practice. Stand in front of a mirror and talk to yourself. Imagine you're speaking to someone. This builds your confidence. Mistakes are okay. Remember, nobody is perfect. If you make a mistake, smile and keep going. Even native English speakers make mistakes. A student once asked me, "How can I improve my English accent?" Here's the truth. Your accent doesn't have to be perfect, but your words should be clear. Tips for a better accent. Listen and imitate. Watch videos, listen to podcasts, or songs in English. Repeat what you hear. For example, if you hear, "How's it going?" say it the same way. If you hear, "What's up?" say it the same way. Record yourself. Use your phone to record your voice while speaking English. Listen to it and see where you can improve. Focus on clarity. Don't try to copy an American or British accent. Just focus on pronouncing words clearly, listening and speaking. Tips. Listening and speaking are the heart of learning English. If you want to improve, here's what you should do. Listen every day. Start your day with English. Listen to a short story, news, or a conversation. Even if you don't understand everything, just keep listening. Your brain will slowly get used to the sounds and words. Speak out loud. Speak every day, even if it's just one sentence. For example, I am going to the market. I had a great day today. The three-step practice method. Listen. Hear a simple English sentence. Repeat. Say it aloud exactly the way you heard it. Create. Make your own sentence using the same words. If you want to speak English well, you need to know words. But how do you remember so many words? Learn 5 words daily. Write down 5 new words every day. For example, happy run big. Eat house. Use them in sentences. Don't just learn the words. Use them like this. I am happy today. I like to run in the morning. Word associations. Connect a new word with something familiar. For example, if you learn apple, think of the red apple you see at home. Learning English is like climbing a mountain. The first steps are hard, but the view from the top is worth it. Do you know why successful people are admired? It's because they don't quit. If you feel tired or frustrated, remember, every mistake brings you closer to success. Every word you learn is a new brick in the house of your dreams. Start by remembering that learning English is like planting a tree. Every small effort you make, whether it's reading a sentence, listening to a conversation, or speaking a few words, is like watering that tree. Over time, it will grow strong and bear fruits of success. So, let's water your English tree today. Immerse yourself in English as much as possible. Think of it like this. When a child learns their first language, they are surrounded by it all the time. You need to do the same. Make English a part of your daily life. Change the language of your phone to English. Read simple English books, and watch videos or movies in English with subtitles. The more you expose yourself to the language, the faster you'll learn. As I told you earlier, one of the most effective ways to learn English is to think in English. I know this sounds difficult at first, but it's a game changer. Start with small steps. For example, when you see something, try to describe it in English in your mind. If you see a cup of tea, think, this is a hot cup of tea. I love tea because it makes me feel fresh. The more you practice thinking in English, the more natural it will become to speak in English. Focus on speaking without fear. Many students are afraid of making mistakes, but let me tell you a secret. Mistakes are your best teachers. Speak without worrying about grammar or pronunciation. The goal is to communicate, not to be perfect. If you want to improve your speaking skills, practice shadowing. This is a powerful technique where you listen to someone speaking in English and repeat what they say, word for word, right after them. Choose short videos or podcasts with clear English speakers. Listen carefully, pause the video, and say the same words aloud. This not only improves your pronunciation, but also helps you understand sentence structures. Surround yourself with English-speaking opportunities. Join an English-speaking club, attend online discussion groups, or talk to a friend who knows English. If you don't have anyone to practice with, talk to yourself. Yes, it sounds funny, but it works. Stand in front of a mirror and have a conversation with yourself.